Yeah. So basically, what I do when I'm doing my screener is I'm looking for high volume, so volumes over 2 million. Make sure that is optionable, and then this is the charts telling me without the charts.
Well, hold on real quick. Let's back up because some folks may be familiar with this from being in our classes, and some may have no idea what it all you're looking at. So, especially like, we get a lot of folks that see this after the fact on YouTube. What site are you on? Let's start with that.
I'm on finviz.com. This is absolutely free. It don't cost you nothing but the time to get on here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking for a few things. I'm looking for things that got movement, and I'm looking for things that got volume, right? And I'm looking for those things in a certain set of parameters, right? And so what I do is I come here, I set it up for things with volume. It's optionable. So, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking for options plays. And then I go from the descriptive things to the technical things. So this would be the charts, except for I'm not using a chart. I'm just using things that are on a chart.
Okay.
So the price action above the 20-day moving average, price action below the 50-day moving average, which means it got beat down, but it's on its way back up. Beta over 1 means it moves more than the market generally moves. And average true range over 3 means it moves up or down $3 a day. Mm-hmm. So I want stuff that move and it got volume and that's on its way up.
Question. Do you ever look for, like, I see 200 on here. Do you ever look for anything that just fell below the 50 but it's above the 200, or you just use 20 and 50?
I only use the 20 and the 50 because
okay.
I only use the 20 and the 50 because I don't really want to get nothing down around the 200.
Okay.
I don't want to be dealing with that.
Got you.
For me.
Because it could be dragged down to the 200. So I got you.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that.
Okay.
And so right now, this is what it's telling me. Right? So, and then it comes with a chart. So if I want to look at the chart, did my screen?
Yes, it did. It's already marked up.
And it come with a chart. Bah. So it's coming into this little wedge right here, and it looks like it's ready to shoot off. So it comes with a chart.
I know Pastor over there watching saying you ain't got no Hachinaki or whatever this Pastor be doing.
Man, listen, I don't got none of that stuff.
Pastor be coming with the Hachinaki or whatever.
And then I can see how far above and below right here it is over the 50 or below. So I can see whether or not it's, you know what I mean? So for me, this is good. It's right above the 50 and right above the 20. So I feel like that's a good place for it to be.
So what stock is this, by the way? This is not investment advice. Expedia.
This is definitely not investment advice.
Now go back. It was 3 companies. I think it was Home Depot and Lowe's and Expedia that popped up based upon that.
Yep.
All right. So pull the Home Depot chart up. Let's see what Home Depot looks like.
Same thing.
Hey, Pastor, I think Corey might just gave me my plate for Sunday.
And it's right above the 20, right below the 50. So,
wow, that's very simple. That's very simple.
Yeah, I don't really try to fight with it too much. It's just an indicator that I use, right? And so what I'll do,
go back to pull Lowe's up. I want to see how similar Lowe's looks to Home Depot.
It's almost exactly the same.
Yeah, they're Coke and Pepsi of that.
It's almost exactly the same.
Okay.
And then if you go look, it's almost the same right here. And the RSI is right here for me too. So I don't even use a chart. I can get all of the stuff from the chart without having to look at all of those dots and ups and I can't, all those, squiggly lines and all of that stuff. I don't have to look at all of it.
Now, without
reading the chart?
Does it have an options chain on here?
I was just wondering. It probably does, but I've never tried to use it.
You don't use that for that. And there's some news stories about what's going on.
Yeah.
The only reason I was asking that is because I was just trying to figure out what the delta will look like, specifically with some of them Home Depots. I like the way that Home Depot chart looks.
Yeah. I mean, Lowe's chart look exactly the same. Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart move almost exactly in unison.
I just like the
Walmart chart. If I was just to pull Walmart chart up.
WMT.
It's moving in the same pattern.
A big gap.
It's right under the 20 and right under the 50.
Okay.
And it gapped up big today. It went down big and then it's going back up to where it was. So their charts move very similarly.
Interesting. No, I thought because I use screeners too. The funny thing is, like, I know you use a screener and I use a screener, but we use different screeners. Yours is even simpler than the one I use. Like, it's just, I do use FinViz marked up charts though, you know. Got you. All right, cool. Let's see. So Pastor says, I just take screens like this and use the chart for triggers.
Yep. So, yeah,
Pastor says he wants you to check out PayX and not investment advice.
All right,
pull
so
that up if you can.
Let me pull up PayX. Oh, Paychecks.
That's some game for you guys right there. Go right to FinViz and, you know, start using the screen and see what you come up with.
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of convoluted stuff. I don't know how to. So
let me see scroll up a little bit. Let me see the data on this at below the candles. The data down there.
Oh.
I want to see. All right, so above the 20, above the 50, above the 200. They got the volume.
RSI in the 60s.
Average true range. RSI in the 60s. Sheesh.
ATR. So yeah, that's looking nice.
Okay, Pastor. Hey, listen, I'm Pastor about to give me a play. I'm gonna go first and take his play.
You ain't right. Yeah, but this is just basic stuff.